Okay, here's the lower corner. It's a little cutout section right there, and it's a little forest. You know, if you wanted to leave it, if not, that's firewood for you. Here's another burn pile, firewood pile, and over in there is the access to, you can drive down to, I'll have to get it cleaned out, but you can drive down right there to get to the creek. And then here's the road that comes in. We'll walk up there. We'll walk the road and we'll walk on up, try to get as close to the property line as we can. Get screwed up some. They didn't. The excavating crew went as far as they felt comfy. They didn't want to go across the property line. And we told them that would be okay. This is a county does take care of this road up to where my truck sits. And the county does maintain the roads as best they can, limited manpower and resources that they have. And you can, the artist nook is coming up there. Hey, look, the walls look like it's a good shape. It's block walls in it. It could be, you know, it could be made a nice little artist nook, or up there's the road to the big pond. And there's the double line. You come back around. And we'll walk here beside the now there's city water here. But also they are a well. There's a wellhead right around here in this road. It's covered up, but it still it should have a steel lid on it. And let me back up here. You can see. You can see the tracks. Now up here, this road here will take you around the Artist Nook, and that's the road that goes back up on top of the hill. And as hot as it is today and humid, it's a steep hill, so you just have to trust me on that. You can look up on the Google Maps, get an idea of the property, top of the hill. Now this property was strip mined at one time and reclaimed. And the top of the hill, I don't know if it show up at the hoof prints. They're all over this. They sowed it in seed grass, and it's been I'd say they left out in the late 80s. Now, let me see if I can get back. You can see the top of the hill all the way up there. Now right up in there is a flat. Not quite. And it's a bench that runs alongside this road. Now if you look down there, you get another view of the over there, and that opening there. I got a still shot of the East Fork right there, and over in there, that's that little burn pile, the upper two burn piles. And that's where the little pond was at right there. And we showed, I showed you you can see the East Fork right there. Now I don't know how good it'll show up. Try to get as much out of the sun. You can see a little bit of the bench that runs through there. I don't know if you can hear the traffic. But that's just about as much as what you will hear during the rush hours. Now we're about at the end of where they dozed at. But the property line, I'm gonna guess it's on that. You can see at that opening in there, it's probably 150, maybe. You might be. I wouldn't say 100 yards, 150, 200 feet back up in there. I don't know, but they are a steel culvert pipe that crosses this county road, and it's I'd have to look at the deed to make sure that the measurements, but I'm thinking it's it was 50 feet on the other side of the steel culvert, and I'm thinking this road was. It's been so long since I've done the research on this, but I'm thinking it was in the 20s or the 30s that they put this road in. But in the property line, it'll go. You find the culvert pipe, and you go straight up the hill, and it's on. And if you get back up in there, a good surveyor could lay this out in no time. But where they strip mines on this side of the property line, so they have the they made an easement around everything where their high wall is to hold the high wall and everything back, where they went in and stripped everything. So that could be, good surveyor could knock that out in no time. But it's right around 30 acres in here, and we did have it partially logged. There are some timber left in here, but that would be up to the buyer if they want to finish logging it, having it logged, or just keep it the way it is, and let the next generation, let them envision what they envision of their mind's desire. But this is the very few properties are left like this in this area. I'll include in here within probably, I'm gonna guess, 8 to 10 miles, you have, let me back up here in the shade. Let's try to get you over here, maybe. Yeah. I'll include it in the video some pictures, but within 8 miles, you have the Angler Cove Restaurant. You have River Bend Golf Course. We have Brown's Country Store. It's just out on the same road as this property is on the Woods Road, and it will come out on Culp Creek, CULPCREEK, and Brown Store is right at the end of Culp Creek, and it will go on to Kentucky State Route 1, or East EK Road, as old timers like to call it here, because the Eastern Kentucky Railroad, that was where they put a railroad where they put a highway where the railroad used to be. And then you have Argillite. This is the Argillite community. You have the Argillite school, elementary school. You have Argillite, or Little Sandy Fire Department, and the Dollar General. Well, all within and Greenbow State Resort Park, all within 8 mile radius of here. And if you need a Walmart, you're about a half hour or so away from Walmart. Major shopping is about 20 to 30 minutes away. You got access to 20 minutes will get you on the US 23 in downtown Greenup, Greenup, Kentucky, and we have within probably 10 minutes of here you could be on the Industrial Parkway, Route 67, and it will take you, and you're another 15 minutes to be on Interstate 64, which, you know, you can go back into Ashland, Kentucky, East Coast if you wanted to go to Jacksonville, you know, just head that way. Or if you wanted to go to Lexington or Grayson's the closest. Grayson, Kentucky, and Ashland, Kentucky is the two major cities that we have here. Pretty much any amusement you want. They have chain restaurants, both cities. Motel if you needed motels, and we have hotels scattered around. This area is partially wet. The golf course is wet, and City of Greenup is wet, and then you go up into the little small towns that we have: Russell, Graceland, then Flatwoods. They're all wet, and we have their medical centers. New medical centers being built in Graceland, and then we have one that's will be built and probably start at this end of this year or next year in Greenup. So and then we have a major hospital at the Utica branch of University of Kentucky. It's in Ashland. And then we have quite a few medical centers in Grayson. So you know, the medical, if you are a senior citizen wanting to relocate into a low income, low cost of living area, low taxes, pretty much no permit required on your own property, and especially out here, you're by yourself. Very, very few neighbors that you have, but this area has been built up. We've had quite a few farms that has sold in this area for $1 million plus. A lot of new construction, not cheap homes being built around this area. And to find an open slate as this property is, it's the world will be your oyster. If we look down, there's another. There's some more. I don't know, I about stepped on it, look like. I'll go over here. Like I say, a lot of wildlife, deer and turkey, big deer up in here, and big sized turkeys too. Okay, you're gonna be in the sun, but we'll kind of walk you out here. But that's the area that we are. I'm not for sure of the population, but this was all this area has been generational farms. And it's been in our family since the late 80s, middle 80s. And there we are back at the, now there's the power line runs here, and then it crosses over East Fork right there. And there's the, like I say, there's the road. They got that road pretty good shape going all the way up on top of the hill. If somebody would want to walk it that's more energetic than me, and they can come out and knock yourself out. But this is, it's an open slate. You can do whatever you envision with this property. It has potential. If you wanted to farm it, it's good ground to farm. We used to grow corn right there. That was one of our cornfields. And this was my brother's, and that was his house trailer, and he passed on. So, and his daughter lives out of state, so we have to let it go. Our loss will surely be your gain. And I'll attach photos of the inside the double wide and the single wide. There's no use on the artist shed up there, the pottery barn, or that could be your next B&B. And if somebody watches this video, it's a B&B, Airbnb investor. You know how many little cabins you can stick out here? Mobile home sites. Or if you wanted a horse farm, if you wanted a homestead, homestead community, here you go. Cattle, horses, goats, llamas. There's quite a few llama farms around this area. Okay, that's all I have to add. It's 1206 Woods Road, Argillite, Argillight, Kentucky. $250,000 is what we're asking. I don't know how good the sun's in your eyes, but kind of try not to leave anything out. Now them are apple trees, but I don't know if they're a producer or not. They were here when my brother moved out here. Okay, so appreciate everybody watching this long, boring video. But my email will be in the description of the video. There's the good shot of the pottery barn, future B&B, future Airbnb resort. Argillite, Kentucky. Hit me up if anybody's interested. Alright, y'all have a great day.